Here. This should keep you out of trouble tonight.
Don't you ever knock?
Here. This should keep you out of trouble tonight.
You're the most irritating, aggravating person I've ever met.
Why do I get this constant feeling that you dislike me?
Maybe it's your arrogance, Mr. Slade.
Now, that's redundant.
Don't make fun of me.
Do you ever wonder what people are saying about you in Washington?
I don't really care what they're saying.
Well, you should. You see, what they're saying is, what right do you have to be sitting behind an ambassador's desk? I was in Romania for 4 years, Madam Ambassador, and I can tell you that it's a stick of dynamite ready to explode. So what does the government do? Send us some amateur from the sticks to play with the fuse. You are an amateur, Mrs. Ashley. If someone were going to pay you off, they should have made you ambassador to Iceland. Never stuck for an answer, huh?
Sir George! Morning, Mr. Chairman. What a beautiful day, Sir George. Thank you. Yes, it's lovely. Couldn't be better. You have further news of Mrs. Ashley, I gather. She leaves for Bucharest on Saturday. I trust this doesn't mean she'll change her mind again. Not now, no. Not with the husband gone. As a matter of fact, however, someone's been making inquiries into his death. Who? Washington reporter. Is it going to be a problem? Oh, not at this point. Well, we're watching it closely. I saw her, you know, Mrs. Ashley. With Telly last week. But charming. Charming woman. What a pity.
Hey, Ben.
It's out of kilter. It's out of kilter.
What? What are you talking about?
A Cinderella comes out of Kansas. And all of a sudden they're making her into Jacqueline Onassis and Princess Di all rolled up into one. Every time she gives an interview, the reporters go crazy. It's like a feeding frenzy.
So?
I've been doing a little checking. It seems Mary Ashley first refused the post because her husband couldn't leave his medical practice.
So,
voila. All of a sudden, he gets killed in a very convenient automobile accident.
Ben, you're not suggesting that something...
Yeah, I'm suggesting. Ian, what do you know about the Patriots?
I never bet on football games.
The Patriots of Freedom. It's a group that surfaced in the late 70s when detente was going strong. Both right-wingers, left-wingers from several different countries.
I never heard of them.
Well, I got a rumor that they might still be around.
When you say right wing and left
I mean as far right as you can get. Both here and in Europe. Working with a dozen key communists.
But together.
Joining forces for a common cause.
What cause?
To kill the president's new program. To stop any cooperation with the Warsaw Pact countries.
Well, why?
The commies think it's a plot to destroy the Eastern Bloc. The right-wingers think it spells disaster for the West.
Ben, I know how tough it is for you guys to dig up a story, but I really think this is off the wall.
You got connections, Ian. How about checking this one out for me?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Now.
Now?
Connors.
Ian Villers, Pete. Wonder if you might look up something for me in the CIA computer. It's a long shot, probably nothing there, but I promised a friend I'd try.
Yeah, well, what do you want to know?
Have you got something on an organization called the Patriots of Freedom?
No, it doesn't ring any bells with me. Patriots of Freedom. No, it doesn't ring any bells. Tell me, who wants the information?
Oh, it's Ben Cohn, you know, the reporter for the Post.
Oh, yeah, I know him. Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah. Well, look, Ian, I'll tell you, let me see what I can do, okay? And I'll get back to you.
Okay, thanks.
Mrs. Ashley. Washington Post. I have some very interesting information for you. Could we have a little talk? Yeah, I could meet you tomorrow morning at Foreign Services Institute. Say 9:30. Yeah, right. Yes, I'll be there. Thank you very much. All right.
Here, can you get this? Thanks. Ooh. Oh, hi, Mr. Rogers.
Hi, guys.
I'll be right out.
Okay, Mom.
There's plenty of time. Your flight doesn't leave until 5 o'clock.
Stanton, I can't thank you enough. You've been so kind to me.
Well, I'm just glad to be of some help. Now, this is your diplomatic passport, black instead of the usual blue. And these are your credentials. You should read those through carefully. You'll find that every United States government employee in Romania is subject to your authority.
Huh. Does that include Mike Slade?
Well, you still feel the same way about him?
I just don't trust that man.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a feeling.
He has an excellent record. Excellent. He's a genuine troubleshooter.
Trouble, period.
Well, if you have any problems with anyone, you just let me know. Always available to help.
Thank you. I truly appreciate that.
It has been a real pleasure.
Yes.
And now, Godspeed, Mrs. Mary Ashley.
Madam Ambassador, welcome to Romania. My name is Bill McKinney. I'm your military attaché.
Hello, my daughter Beth and my son Tim.
Nice to meet you. Just come right this way. Mike Slade wanted to be here, but he had some important business to take care of. This is Florian. He'll be your chauffeur.
Welcome to my country. I look forward to serve you.
Mulțumesc, domnule.
Cu plăcere.
Cu plăcere.
Very good, honey.
Bucharest is as stately as any European capital, but behind the facade, Ionescu runs this country with an iron hand.
I see. What's that building?
The Ivan Stelian prison. That's where they put anyone who disagrees with Ionescu's government.
Really?
Madam Ambassador, your residence.
Tim, that's not a good idea. That's an emergency switch. You see, if there's any trouble, if anyone should attack you in the car, it activates a radio transmitter that's monitored at the embassy. That little red light goes off, and we're able to triangulate your position within seconds. But don't worry. There's very little chance of that happening.
Did you hear that, Tim?
Yes, Mom.
Your resident staff, Madam Ambassador.
Bună ziua, mulțumesc, nu vorbesc.
We speak English here, madam. All of us. We are looking forward to serving you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got this one! I get the bigger one.
Oh, you can just put those down there. Thank you. here we go, my darling.
Madam Ambassador, I'm Gunnery Sergeant Hughes. They call me Gunny.
Hello, Sergeant.
If you just follow me, please. Now, the archway directly ahead leads to our commissary in the basement, and right over here is our ballroom. This is where all of the embassy parties are held. And actually, if you'll just take a look right over here, Madam Ambassador, right up here at the ceiling, I'll show you what we call our ambassador's folly. It's too hot to keep open in the summer and too cold in winter. Some ambassador had it installed years ago, but no one seems to use it much anymore. Well, now I'll show you the conference room.
Well, I see that you got here safely. These are the people who will be your department heads.
Please, be seated.
Starting on your right here is James Hatfield, your economic advisor. Lucas Janklow, administrative. Eddie Maltz, political.
Hi there.
Ted Thompson, agriculture. David Victor, commerce. Colonel McKinney, of course, you know. Dorothy Stone here will be your personal secretary. You'll have plenty of time to get to know everyone. We are here, of course, to serve you at your discretion. You can replace any of us at any time.
Thank you, Mr. Slade. I just want you all to know that I'm looking forward to working with you and that I'm going to do everything possible to make our country and Romania the closest of allies. You realize I'm certain that I'm going to need all the help I can get. Are there any questions any of you would like to ask me? Thank you. That's all.
I know you haven't had a chance to see anything yet. There's a commissary in the basement, a pharmacy on the main floor. Of course, if anyone in the embassy gets seriously ill, we fly them to Frankfurt.
Why?
No member of the embassy is allowed to go to a local hospital in an Iron Curtain country.
I see. Which one of the employees here is with the CIA?
I think that you better come with me. Ambassador Ashley?
Gentlemen?
This is the bubble room. It's the only room in the building that can't be bugged. These Marine Guards are on duty 24 hours a day, and each one of them have been screened carefully. We don't want a repeat of what happened in Moscow. Excuse us? Just keep in mind, you are in enemy territory.
How do you handle that, not being able to talk freely?
Well, we do an electronic sweep of the building every morning. We find their bugs, we pull them out. It only lasts a few hours, then they replace them and we pull those out.
Seems like a great waste of time.
It is, but it's their playground. We play by their rules or we blow the game.
Who is the CIA man on the staff?
Edward Maltz, your political counselor.
Is he the only CIA man?
Right. Why?
I like to know these things. I like to know everything.
Your Excellency. May I present Madam Ambassador Ashley from the United States. My great country is honored by your presence.
Thank you, Your Excellency. This is my daughter Beth and my son Tim.
So, you have something for me?
Oh, yes, of course. Here you are.
I accept this letter of credence from your president. And I announce that you're now officially the American ambassador to my country.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
I have arranged a reception for you next week. We have a saying here. An ambassador arrives in tears because he knows he will be spending years in a foreign place, away from his friends. But when he lives in tears because he must leave his new friends in a country he has grown fond of. I hope you will grow to love our country, Madam Ambassador.
I'm sure we will. Good day, Your Excellency. What do you think of Mike Slade?
He's the best. Is that what you wanted to know?
No. I wanted to talk to you because I feel the morale of the embassy is rather low. I wanted to know whether it's because of me or whether it's always been that way.
Do you want an honest answer?
Please.
You're a political appointee in an embassy of career diplomats. That's first and foremost.
Go on.
And you're a woman. Male career officers don't like taking orders from a woman. The Romanians are a lot worse.
I see.
And I've never seen so much publicity about a new ambassador before. It's made them against you before you ever got here.
Them, and I suppose that includes yourself. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty. But I'll tell you this, Dorothy, and you may certainly repeat it if you wish. I am here to stay. No matter how anyone in this embassy might feel about me, I am not leaving until I've done what I've been appointed to do. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now, is there anything you want to say?
I believe you. The agricultural, the economic, and the commerce consulates would like to see you.
What's all this?
3 new surveys and the wireless files on U.S. developments.
It's going to take me a week to get through all of this.
I hope not.
Their entire agricultural program is a disaster.
My advice is no more helping hand.
So if they don't buy farm goods from us, they buy them from South America. We can't let that happen, can we?
Absolutely not.
Right.
Come in.
Hi, how you doing?
Great, how are you?
Okay. It's really beginning to look like home around here.